Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. I do believe this is episode number 64, and today we have 3 more games with St Johnstone in 3 different competitions. First, away from home in Russia against Zenit St Petersburg, and then back to the Premier League at home against Burnley. And our third and final game is a round of 16 EFL Cup tie against Hull City, which is at home, interesting enough. And then we're in today's episode off with a squad report and look at the standings as well. So, pretty quick start to today's episode then, going straight into the first game against Zenit. So far, the only team in the group with 0 points, and for us right now, 1 win and 1 draw against Atletico and Leverkusen. But how will we do on the road for the first time in Europe? Let's find out. Come on, St Johnstone, let's get a big 3 points here and possibly go top of the group halfway through our first ever Champions League group stage. Well, we do come on the back of that loss to Sunderland, so feeling a little bit negative going on the road once again. So far, only 2 losses for the season, but both away from home. I'm not entirely sure whether we're favourites going into this one or not. There are quite a few changes to the lineup, but if we can get at least a point, I'd still take it, but a win would be huge. And the first chance could come straight away with Burke storming forward, and a good stop by the number 1 there to deny him from smashing one in at the near post. Very good run there from Burke, but it is still goalless as we go in search of an early goal. One late chance for Zenit just before the break here. Zayuba is through, and the shot comes in from Guilano. And Zenit St Petersburg have scored from their first attack just before the break as they go in search of their first point. Sutar cleared the ball away to prevent a corner, but it was headed back inside. A good little ball by Zayuba, and possibly Logan Reed could have done better. It wasn't right in the corner. It wasn't very powerful, but Guiliano fires Zenit in front, and we may be on course for back-to-back defeats for the first time this season. Well, this result, as things stand, is going to blow the group wide open, and Zenit could be through again here. Mauricio fires it just wide the post. As things stand right now, the Russians are going to stay in 4th, but they'll just be 1 point behind us in 3rd and Atletico in 2nd, and Leverkusen, as things stand right now, are going top of the table as they're beating the Spaniards. This result is going to have massive implications on the group, and it's not going to be a good one for us. Come on, we need that ball, we need that ball, we need that ball. Chateau first to it, though, outpaces the Ginger Nut, finds Witzel, the Belgian, and Zenit going in search of the second to kill the game off and wrap the points up. It's the goal scorer, Guiliano, and the cross comes in, and there it is as well. Djordjevic has rifled it in at the near post. Zenit 2, St Johnstone 0, and this is going to be an absolutely disastrous result. Logan Reed couldn't get anything on the ball, not surprised there with so much shot power, and the number 77 fires it in minute 78, and this is a massive loss for us, and that'll mean now we've just won 1 game in our last 5. We are really struggling for form right now. Zenit St Petersburg 2, St Johnstone 0. The group has been blown wide open, and this is a very bad defeat. Not really the best of games, this one, despite there being 2 goals, but Zenit took their chances and we didn't. You know, I can't complain about it. If you're not going to be clinical, you don't take your chances, you won't win games. Simple as that. And as you can see, Leverkusen did hang on to beat Atletico Madrid, so halfway through the group, you'll see the table right now. It's very tight indeed. The Germans are top, the Spaniards are in 2nd, the Scots are in 3rd, and the Russians are in 4th. With 3 games to go, it's going to be a very tight but fascinating conclusion to the group. Can we sneak in to the knockout stages, or will we finish 3rd or possibly even 4th? It's going to be thrilling. And so we now move into the second of 3 games today at home against Burnley back in the league, and we desperately need to win this one. Just 1 win in our last 5, but it is worth noting our last home game in the league was the emphatic 4-0 victory over Palace in the last episode. So hopefully another performance like that one and another 3 points. We desperately need it. We can't see the run get extended to just 1 game in 6. That's not good enough for a side aiming to finish in the top 4 again. You know, we've now had, I think, 4 games in our last 6 where we failed to score. Only 1 win in our last, again, was it 5 or 6? We're not playing well right now. We're really struggling. And don't get me wrong, oh my goodness gracious me. I think we will be okay come the end of the season to keep our place in the top 4. I trust this team, but it's going to be a struggle if we keep on playing like this. We've got to get this sorted out ASAP. And Burnley are through right now. Andre Gray on the ball. What a big tackle by Barry. Referee, are you joking? You must be having a laugh. That was a brilliant challenge for old man Barry there. Oh my word. I mean, are you serious? Barry Hamilton sent off For what was a fantastic challenge, Andre Gray tried to get ahead of him. He comes in, and that's a brilliant challenge. He doesn't take down Gray before he's won the ball. I can't believe it on the touchline. I can't believe it right now. Barry Hamilton sent off. We're down to 10. 6 minutes in. It's the first red card of the series. Fitting it goes to old man Barry. He just wants an early bath and an early night. But that's never a red card. That wasn't even a foul. I can't believe that. Free kick to Burnley, and a chance for them to go in front early. The shot's blocked into the wall and cleared by McDonald. That's absolutely ridiculous. Just want to show you this for evidence here. This is a brilliant challenge from Barry. It's a clean one as well. He doesn't touch Andre Gray until he's won the ball and then takes him down there. That's an absolutely inch perfect tackle. That is a brilliant, brilliant challenge. That is never a foul. It's never a red card. I can't believe that. Fraser through towards Christie, and a good chance on the break here. I'll give it towards Tony Watt. Watt controls well and finds McDonald. His body position was perfect there, and there's McDonald through towards Oliver Burke to make it 1-0. Surely good stop by the goalkeeper. The attempt wasn't the best, to be fair. I kind of scuffed it with the left foot, and the goalkeeper makes the save. It's still 0-0, and the 10 men of St Johnstone could have gone in front and probably should have done there. We are struggling big time right now for goals. We're struggling to get points on the board, but maybe a chance here. McDonald winning it back. I'm waiting for Watt to make the right run. I'll send him through. It's Tony Watt. Oh, it's over the bar. And when we need a goal, this guy normally provides it for us. The angle wasn't the easiest for him there. The ball, to be fair, wasn't the best from McDonald, but I should have at least hit the target. Still 0-0. Golden opportunity squandered. Oh, I so badly need to get a goal in this second half. A draw is not good enough, and I know we're down to 10 men, but the point still stands. Like, we need to start winning games. It's not enough. Points are not going to be enough for us to hold on to a place in the top 4 once again. We only got there narrowly in the last game of the season last year by holding Arsenal to a draw on the final day. We need to get more wins early on in the season, especially in these sort of games. Tini with a free kick though, whips one into the middle. Across comes Fraser and heads it just wide of the post. It's still goalless. We need to hit the back of the net. Come on. Burnley don't even have Tom Heaton in goal, and he's the one that normally stops me from getting goals on a face. And Christie through towards McDonald. Surely this time, no, another fine save by the goalkeeper. We've had a hatful of chances despite having the man disadvantage, but we just can't score. Fraser through towards Christie. Maybe this time Ewan McDonald running through one-on-one. Surely Ewan McDonald. Yes, finally. Ewan McDonald finds the back of the net. St Johnstone 1, Burnley 0. And the boys that have a man disadvantage go in front. And honestly, deservedly so as well. Ryan Christie with another assist. That's now 2 in 4 games. And a great composed finish by McDonald, who's now got his 3rd of the year. And again, I think he's already got 1 more goal than all he got last season. Or he's at the very, very least, tied what he got all through last season. This year, he's got to be more clinical if he wants to make the Scotland squad for the Euros coming the end of the season. And he started off well. Let's keep this form up. Andre Gray through the gap towards Ulverstad down the right-hand side. Good chance here for Burnley to find an equalising goal. Number 20 on the ball, stood up well by Kieran Tierney. That's great defence. Absolutely fantastic. Burnley could have been through for an equalising goal there, but instead, we start a counter-attack from great work from our man, Kieran Tierney. Burke towards Watt. Great build-up. Absolutely brilliant for Dougie Reid. Oh, and it should have been his first goal for the club as well. But I couldn't find the back of the net. Another fine save by Gaeta. And it's still 1-0. That should have been 2. We should be coasting this game right now. And there is the final whistle. St Johnstone 1, Burnley 0. We are back to winning ways. We did it the hard way. His bro sent off early. The first red card of the series. How fitting is it that it was for Barry? But it doesn't matter. We get the job done without the skipper and collect a big pressure relieving 3 points. And when you look at these stats, you wouldn't have thought that we had 10 men for pretty much the entire game, but we did, and we win the game as well. That's a massive, massive result for us. Alright then, so our 3rd and final game is against Hull here at McDermott Park in the EFL Cup, and considering how inconsistent we've been in the League and Champions League to start this season, a good cup run would actually be quite a welcome distraction. Despite that being the case, I am still fielding a weakened side, but if we can win, it'll be our first back-to-back wins in a month, so hopefully we'll get the win and get through to the quarterfinals. Let's see if we can do it with a backup brigade. Come on, St Johnstone. Well, our run of late has not been too encouraging. It's been a tough month in October. And I do feel like all the extra games we have to play now, being in Europe, having a decent enough cup run, I suppose, in the EFL Cup, knocking out 2 opponents, this is the first we ever got in the series, is a bit of a problem for us. And again, that is probably the biggest problem we face in this entire series. Stamina problems and having too many games in the calendar. Jesus, man, this has been an absolutely terrible game. I mean, the EFL Cup, not exactly exciting, but honestly, man, seriously, the previous 2 rounds, we won the first one in extra time, and then in the last round, we won through basically the final kick of the game, but right on cue, Hull City have gone in front, and it's through Diamande rifling in one from range, and the visitors have taken the lead. It's not been a good game. You know, it's been a terrible, terrible game. But this was actually quite a nice goal. Diamande finds space, goes for goal, and that's a brilliant effort. To be fair, at first, I thought McMillan should have done better, but it is a really, really, really good strike. Maybe shouldn't get beat at the near post, but either way, good technique, fantastic amount of power, perfectly placed, 1-0 to Hull City, and I think that'll be the game. We haven't done anything in this one. There's no coordination to this team. It's just basically 11 players out there in random positions. We've had no chances, and it looks like Hull are going through, and EFL Cup run is going to end in a round of 16. And there it is, it's all over. It's 2 defeats in 3. It's 3 in 5, I do believe, or maybe 6. And we are really struggling for form right now. I don't really care about the competition. I'm not too fussed we're out, but our recent form is looking shady and shaky. Shady? It's shady. Shaky. And we've got to get this sorted out right now, man. Seriously, we haven't won back-to-back for over a month. We are really struggling. And these stats don't look good for viewing either. We lost a possession battle. We failed to record a shot in this one. No positives to take whatsoever. We're really struggling right now. You know, I mean, seriously, we're probably struggling more than we did throughout the entire season last year and even large parts of season 2 as well. I mean, this is a very bad run right now. And so the final thing we'll do today to end today's episode off is look at the Youth Squad Monthly Report and the Squad Report as well. So you can see our academy players are currently getting on and also the first team ones as well. Again, like I said in the last episode, a couple of decent players in here looking very, very good indeed. Another good goalkeeper there in Ewan Graham, and also Rory McCall, who you see in just a moment's time, looks good as well. Angus Reid, very good potential as well. This guy looks like a star. I think I might promote him in the next episode or maybe after that. This guy looks really, really good. Very excited to see how good he could actually be in the future. And also our main squad report as well, featuring a couple of players that are 79 rated now. Logan Reed, Barry Hamilton. Who is going to hit 80 first in this series, I wonder? It's 4 seasons in now. We're still yet to get an 80 plus rated player in St Johnstone. Who is going to be the first player, I wonder? It's surely going to be Barry or Logan. I think it will be Barry. I think Barry is going to hit 80 possibly in the next month or 2, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Still, Dougie Reed now is up to a 76 as well. He's really progressed nicely since coming into the first team midway through last season, getting most of the training right now, and he's really reaping the benefits of that as well. Some of his technical stats too, absolutely fantastic for a 17-year-old. Ball control 89, short pass 81. Duncan Smith as well, looking quite good at 18 years old as well. So the future looks bright for club and country. I must say, I say it every single squad report, but loving this save right now due to the young players coming through and developing well. It's looking good, and although our form is struggling right now, the players are still improving month after month, and that's very, very important as we go into the Euros come the end of the season. We've still quite a long way to go in the series as well. We're making good progression though. That's the most important thing. And that will end today's episode of Club and Country as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated and they really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon.